Have you ever felt like your sensitivity was a weakness? Like caring too much was the reason you kept losing? What if I told you that your empathy is not your downfall, but the exact reason you're about to experience the biggest comeback of your life? Stay with me, because this isn't just motivation. This is transformation. There's a quiet type of person in this world, the one who feels everything, the one who notices small changes in someone's tone, the one who absorbs the mood of a room without even trying, the one who forgives too easily, the one who gives too much. That person is the empath. And for a long time, the empath struggles. They get used. They get misunderstood. They get called too emotional. They get drained by people who only take and rarely give back. After a while, they start believing that something is wrong with them. But this is where it gets powerful. Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." Think about that for a moment. Many empaths don't suffer because they are weak. They suffer because they are unaware of their own power. They feel everything, but they don't understand why. They give everything, but they don't know when to stop. They sense manipulation, but ignore it just to keep the peace. That's not kindness. That's unawareness. And the comeback begins the moment awareness begins. Let me explain. First, the empath learns about their shadow. Jung talked about the shadow, the hidden part of us, the parts we reject, the anger we suppress, the boundaries we avoid, the selfishness we pretend we don't have. Empaths often reject their shadow because they want to be good. They don't want to feel angry. They don't want to disappoint anyone. They don't want conflict. So they bury their anger. They bury their needs. They bury their voice. But buried emotions don't disappear. They leak out as anxiety, exhaustion, and resentment. The comeback starts when the empath finally says, "I am allowed to be angry. I am allowed to say no. I am allowed to choose myself." That's shadow integration. It's not about becoming cruel. It's not about becoming cold. It's about becoming whole. Second, the empath stops chasing validation. For years, many empaths try to earn love. They overgive. They over-explain. They over-apologize. They think, if I just love harder, they'll stay. If I just understand them more, they'll change. But Jung believed that what you seek outside is often what you need to build inside. When the empath stops chasing approval and starts approving themselves, something shifts. They no longer feel the need to prove their worth. They don't beg to be chosen. They don't shrink themselves to fit in. They stand still. And suddenly people start treating them differently. Why? Because energy changes when self-respect grows.
Third, the empath learns boundaries. And this part is huge. A boundary is not a wall. It's a filter. Before the comeback, the empath lets everyone in. They tolerate disrespect. They excuse bad behavior. They say, "It's okay," even when it's clearly not. But after awakening, they realize something simple. Protecting your peace is not selfish. It is necessary. They start saying small no's. They stop replying instantly to every message. They stop over-explaining themselves to people who never really listen. And guess what happens? Some people leave. That's not a loss. That's alignment. The comeback includes losing what was draining you. Fourth, the empath reclaims their power from pain. Empaths often attract wounded people, narcissists, emotionally unavailable partners, friends who only call when they need something. It feels like fate. But Jung would say it's a pattern. We attract what mirrors our unconscious wounds. The empath who fears abandonment may attract people who leave. The empath who fears conflict may attract dominant personalities. The comeback begins when the empath asks a brave question. What part of me allowed this? Not to blame themselves, but to grow. When they heal that wound, the pattern breaks. And when the pattern breaks, their life changes. Fifth, the empath becomes selective. This is where the real power shows. Before they were open to everyone. After growth, they become open only to the right people. They choose friendships that feel calm and safe. They choose partners who respect their sensitivity. They choose work that aligns with their values. They no longer try to save everyone. They understand that not everyone wants to be saved. And here's the truth most people don't talk about. When an empath becomes self-aware, they become unstoppable. Because now they still feel deeply, but they are not controlled by what they feel. They still care, but they don't overextend themselves. They still love, but they love from strength, not from fear. That is the comeback. It's quiet. It's internal. It doesn't need applause. You might not see it on social media, You might not hear loud announcements, but inside something has shifted. The empath who once cried at night now sleeps peacefully. The empath who once chased now attracts. The empath who once feared being alone now enjoys their own company. And that confidence, it's magnetic. This is what Jung meant when he talked about individuation, becoming your true self. Not the version shaped by fear, not the version shaped by trauma, the real you. Whole, balanced, grounded. The world may have underestimated you. People may have mistaken your kindness for weakness.
But once you combine empathy with boundaries, compassion with strength, sensitivity with awareness, you become rare, and rare people don't beg for attention. They command respect without demanding it. So if you're an empath watching this, and you feel like life has knocked you down, like you gave too much, like you trusted the wrong people, good, because that pain was not the end of your story. It was the awakening. The biggest comeback of your life is not about revenge. It's not about proving people wrong. It's about finally choosing yourself. And when you do, everything changes. If this message spoke to you, comment "come back" below. Let me know where you're watching from. Like this video if you believe empathy is strength. And subscribe for more deep insights into Stoicism, Carl Jung, and the psychology of personal power. Your sensitivity is not a curse. It's your superpower. Use it wisely.